Isn't it interesting that what goes around finally comes around? Former President Obama Chief of Staff, ultra-liberal Rahm Emanuel is getting to see firsthand liberalism run amok in his tenure as mayor of Chicago. With the Chicago teachers' strike in its first full day of pickets and usual union silliness, Mayor Emanuel is getting to experience what is the height of liberal hypocrisy, entitlement, and absolute selfishness. Chicago teachers are rejecting a 4-year, 16% pay raise that will cost the school board, meaning Chicago area taxpayers, $400 million. And an amazing part of this contract is that if even there are no funds to pay the teachers, the raises cannot be rescinded. Go figure that out. But to top all that off, at the end of the current school year, the Chicago school system faces a $1 billion deficit, even after the district depleted reserve funds to shore up the current budget. Oh, and one little piece of information that might help put the Chicago teachers' strike in perspective. Chicago teachers average $71,000 a year in salary. And by the way, that's the highest in the nation. There you go, Mayor Emanuel, Barack Obama, and all you liberals. How much more evidence do you need to show that liberalism is a disease of utter selfishness and greed? In the face of a $1 billion debt, in the face of a 16% pay raise over 4 years, when the money isn't even there, in the face of a larger economic collapse looming in the United States, in the face of 400,000 Chicago area students roaming the streets and burdening some of their parents to stay home from work for who knows how long, these selfish liberal union thugs decide to go on strike. Yay, teachers. Tax the rich, stick it to the wealthy, greedy Wall Street, privileged bankers, blah, blah, blah. Given the opportunity to be selfish and accept a 16% pay raise on top of your ridiculous $71,000 a year salary when there isn't money to pay you in the first place, or be even more selfish and strand students and parents for days or maybe even weeks, you Chicago teachers pick the greater of the two evils and go for a level of selfishness not seen in decades in Chicago. Way to go. Way to go. Maybe some of you Chicago math teachers should get your students together and explain how you get paid and how you keep the whole system running when there isn't even enough money in the current system to fund it, much less to fund the generous 16% pay raise you so arrogantly rejected. I just have one question for you striking Chicago area teachers. What qualifies you to teach Chicago students when you can't even add up the numbers and figure out how utterly bankrupt the whole system is? Go ahead and leave your comments and suggestions, your comments and thoughts in the comment section below this video. And I also link to 3 articles in the video description below that shows how much do Chicago public school teachers make. And we scroll down and see that they make $76,000 in this article. And then in another article, it shows that they make $71,000. And if you want to get a big, good perspective of the entire strike, here's an article at Chicago, the Sun-Times. I link to it in the video description below. Leave your comments and let me know what you think.